Today is day 2 of Pac-12 Media Days at the Warner Brothers Studios lot here next to the ER stage, apparently, where they filmed that. It's timely because with Oregon's quarterback situation a little up in the air, a lot of people might think it's kind of all hands on deck emergency in Eugene, but Mark Helfrich took the stage today and kind of said that, look, if it's Jeff Locke, if it's Vernon Adams, he didn't mention Vernon Adams by name, but said we're going to be really confident with whoever we put out there. And again, praised Jeff Locke because he said he had a very efficient spring. Guys really like him. They're totally invested in what Locke can bring for leadership, but also passing and running. It said that also the quarterback doesn't have to be Superman, doesn't have to be Marcus Mariota in 2015, and have a really talented core of skill players around them. And Royce Freeman was here today. He kind of echoed the same thing, said we're going to be okay. He's grown from Locke, has kind of learned from him, and yet felt that the Ducks have so much talent, skill position-wise, that they should be able to, he thought, win the Pac-12 North again, as the media predicted. A couple of newsy notes. One thing that was interesting was that Darren Carrington, his appeal is still not quite resolved. As you might recall, he was ineligible for the national championship game because of a reported failed drug test, and Mark Helfrich said he still has not heard back yet. And he kind of used that platform to discuss how he wants equity in drug testing in college football. Carrington's suspension came because it was an NCAA mandated drug suspension, not a school one. He referenced how Ohio State, they have a bunch of players who are now suspended for one game because it was a school violation. It's kind of up to them to rank the level of punishment. NCAAs are much stricter. So Carrington could miss half the season potentially. And he said he just wants equity and really wants it to kind of be, as he put it, you don't get called for holding in the first quarter for 10 yards, and the fourth for 25. I thought that was an interesting way to put it, and we'll see how that goes. Of course, NCAA things move pretty slow. Otherwise, Rodney Hardrick, linebacker for Oregon, senior linebacker, he said that USC is kind of the hometown team for him. He grew up in Fulton, which is in the Inland Empire here. He said that game, he has a lot of friends who kind of play there, his family, he's all from Southern California, and yet, if you can believe it, no one's looking that far ahead at USC. I don't know if I believe that quite yet. It is the last game. One of the last games in November, so it's quite a ways down the road, but he and Freeman both said that they're not quite looking that far down